Hey, it's Carla Clayton, and welcome to Wellness Lady TV. We're live, we're in my home office. I'm your host today. I own a business, wellnesslady.com. It's a one-stop wellness shop. And what I like to do is help busy professionals create a healthier life, home, and business, one small change at a time. Today, I want to talk with you about time management. So this is going to lean on how to make a healthier business. It could also help you with a healthier home, right? Being able to manage all the things you have to do in your day. So I'm going to share with you my favorite 5 tips for time management. Now, when you're a very busy professional, maybe you have a career, maybe you own your own business, maybe you have a family at home that you're managing all those schedules as well, you're working on a relationship, each of these require time, energy, and focus. And so it's the brand new year, and so a lot of us have written down some goals or dreams. Maybe we've made vision boards or future boards. And so now it's time to create that action plan, to really pick out one of those goals that you're working on. And we're going to talk about a business goal or a career goal at this time. And so what I want to talk to you about is how do you manage your day to day, especially if you work from home, So my 5 tips are, number 1, the first thing is to create a list. It's worked very effectively for me if I create my list at night before I close down the office for the next day. But hey, sometimes it doesn't get done. So the first thing to do when you sit down at your desk to get started is to create that daily list. And I like to follow a principle of 6 things on my list, because really and truly, that's probably all that I'm going to get done in a day if I truly focus on certain aspects of projects. So this is what I do. I make my little list of the 6 most important things I want to get done. Now, if I finish early, great. I can take the afternoon off, or I can start on some other projects that I have on my list. The second tool that I want to share with you is to schedule your time for projects. So for example, if I'm going to sit down and do one of these projects, I'll look at it and I'll say, well, this will probably take me this much time. And so I'm going to block out 10:30 to 11 to work on that project. Which leads me to my 3rd tip. Use your timers. So if you have an Alexa or Google or there she goes. Alexa,
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet.
Oh, my internet's down.
Take a look at the help section in your Alexa app.
Isn't she cute? I like to use Alexa for setting timers, and I also use my Siri. You have to whisper, they start going off like crazy. But I like to use those, or even, on your kitchen timer or something like that. And one tip that really helps for me if it's a dreaded task is to set a timer and say, you know what, I'm just going to work on this focused effort for 15 minutes without any interruptions or distractions. And what I find is if I set a timer for a dreaded task for 15 minutes, I know I can do something for 15 minutes. I usually find that once I get going, I can spend a little more time on that project. So if I have that time allotted, I can extend that time. It's really my getting started tip. Now, the first thing was make your list. 2, schedule out time to work on your list. 3, set alarms so you can block off time to focus. And now we want to talk about multitasking. It's not a great idea. Brains can only do so much at one time. It's really one thing. And so really sit down and focus. You'll be a lot more efficient and effective if you focus on that one thing at a time. And then my 5th, but not final, there's lots of other time management tips, but for today, we're going to keep it to 5, is eliminate distractions. So one of the things that really distracts me are lights and bells and whistles and notifications. So I personally, on my phone, I do not get a bell notification for a text or for Facebook notifications or emails, because that really distracts me and I don't like that interruption in my day. And so that is something that I do. And then sometimes when I sit down at my computer and I want to focus on a project, maybe I'm making a graphic or something like that, I will make sure that I close all the windows for all those notifications, like distractions for me, which are Facebook, Instagram, those types of things. And what happens is when they're not there, I'm not thinking about them. I also have turned off on my laptop and my desktop computer, I have turned off any banner notifications because they distract me. So I hope that you have found these tips helpful, and I hope that you love your business and that you're having great time focusing on those new goals. And then I want to invite you, if you've been taking a look at what I do, if you're looking to work from home, if you want to join a very positive community of people working together, masterminding to create a second income, a side gig that's really doing good in the world, it really helps, then I would love for you to reach out to me, because I'm kicking off a mentorship program, and it's going to start in February, and I have a few spots available. I've already got 2 people who've just signed up to be in my program. So I'm looking for, we're going to keep this group small, for just 2 or 3 more people to join us for this mastermind group, to love your business, to love your life. So I want to invite you now to hop over to my website, wellnesslady.com. Take a look around, download all those free downloads I have. Check out my events. I've got some great webinars that are coming up. We have some health chats happening. So I'd really love for you to be sure to stop over there. And if you love the value that you got out of today's Wellness Lady TV, would you please let me know, share a thought, add another tip that you have that works really well for you for time management. Like my video, share my video, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and have a most amazing day, because you are amazing.